Oh man. Hi everybody. What is up? It's Rob. We back in here. We back again. And we're talking about some gaming news. We got a lot coming up lately. A lot this last week. So figure we'll dive right into it. Before I do not forget to subscribe to Talk It Up, my YouTube page. Subscribe to @ForwardGaming or just Forward Gaming on YouTube as well. You can find me on Reddit, Twitter, TikTok, @Forward Gaming. And let's dive right into it. So, here we go. First thing I want to talk about is, I'm gonna dive into my favorite game. I'll be straight up. Even with all the drama, the state of arena and everything, I do love the game of Magic the Gathering. If you're able to play it online, I will take it and however they end up giving it to me, which means that I'm part of the problem because they really aren't trying to help fix. What they are trying to do, and it's pretty clear, is they're shoving alchemy, fistfuls of alchemy down our throats until we just submit and eat the damn format. It's alchemy's good. It is good, and it's what we've kind of been wanting. The ability for Wizards of the Coast to look at a card and be like, you know what, this kind of needs to change a bit. Let's adjust it. Let's tweak it. Wizards decided to take that opportunity and be like, okay, this is a new format we can work with cards that we can only get on digital, so we can really alienate the paper card clientele and just push it as far as we can. I don't agree with it, but I get it. Let me do this. Yeah, let's do this real quick. Actually, not bad. Okay, so to get back into it, we have Alchemy Kamigawa, which is about to release, or it actually has released. They are available now, starting today. So, as they did with Alchemy Innistrad, there is a 20 pack bundle that will be coming out. It's going to be replacing the Alchemy Innistrad bundle, and it's going to be 15,000 gold, which is honestly a deal. Seeing that you can buy 20 alchemy packs for 20,000 gold, seeing that they're 1,000 apiece. But what's interesting is that the 20 pack bundle is also 3,000 gems, whereas you can buy 15 for 3,000 gems. So, yeah, I don't know what to do with that. So you're incentivized not to buy it with gems, honestly. No, I mean, I guess you can buy it with gems. They'll give you an extra 15 for the same price, an extra 5 for the same price. But it's a one-time purchase beginning in March 31st, ramping into Streets of New Capenna, which I believe will be releasing, about 20, 23, 24 days later, so about 2 or 3 weeks later. We're gonna be diving into that set. But yeah, Alchemy Kamigawa exists. Also, we're gonna be getting a game update on April 7th, and with the qualifier weekend also being there, they're going to be doing a rebalancing phase at that point. That they'll be doing changes within the next week. So be ready. Some of the cards will be tweaked. Some cards that I think should be tweaked. Honestly, I like where the cards are right now. There really isn't a need to adjust anything. There's plenty of options you can play right now in standard. Hell, even when dungeon has now been a archetype that can work again, I'm cool. Yeah, I don't really think about it. For as much drama as it gives me, they're in a good place. So we'll see. March 25th, we have an Out of the Shadows event on Arena, which will give you some card styles. But do any of you guys actually play any of these like small events like this? I rarely ever do. They're never really useful to me. But this one is actually pretty cool. So we have our first metagame challenge this weekend for Alchemy. Best of 3 matches. I mean, the payout's not bad. 7 wins will get you 5,000 gold and 30 packs. That's a ridiculous amount of packs right there. And I'm really glad, again, that they are changing the payout styles. So you'll either get gems and packs over the norm of like gold and just 1 or 2 cards. Give me an actual pack. So you start getting packed out at 2 wins. 3 wins to get that'll get you 1. 3 wins will get you 3. 4 wins will get you 5. 5 wins will get you 10. 6 wins will get you 20. And 7 wins will get you 30. It'll be going from the weekend of March 25th to the 28th. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. So give it a watch. Check out for it. And I will say, this is a really, really cool looking card sleeve. Can I zoom? Is there any way for me to zoom? See how it looks for you. Can you guys actually see? Hope you guys get a look at it. Not here. I'll go ahead and save it. That way I can overlay it onto the actual screen. So, dope. But other than that, honestly, nothing really major coming out. Yeah. That's it as far as Magic goes this week. So let's dive into some of the other gaming news coming out. This week, Xbox Game Pass, you'll be getting 3 games that can be accessed depending on where you sit on the scale. So there is the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate tier, which will give you F1 2001 today. If you have the PC Game Pass, you get access to Norco, which is another game I haven't played, but it sounds really interesting. So let's read it off for you. It is described as a sci-fi Southern Gothic adventure. In Norco, players have to explore New Orleans to find their missing brother Blake. Like a Memoir Blue, Norco is a day 1 Xbox Game Pass, but it's only for PC. I'm reading this off of Game Rant, so just putting that out there right now. We will also be getting for normal Xbox Game Pass subscribers a Memoir Blue. This one I actually have heard of before, and I've been wanting to check it out. It sounds very emotional and interesting. It's a narrative-driven game, but it's about a mother and a daughter. And visually, it's incredible. I think this is a very high-quality game. It looks very, very interesting. Yeah, I'll bring up the trailer for a little bit. Why not? Why not? I'll cut out the silence. I'll cut out the dead time. And we'll do it live. Do it live. Effing thing sucks. All right. A Memoir Blue. Yeah, see, I originally heard of it because I thought it was a PlayStation exclusive. So this actually very much excited me when I saw that it was in fact for both PlayStation and PC. So go ahead and bring it full view if it decides to load. See, look at that. That looks so incredible. Now I have to find out, because are you going to show who sings it? I really hope they do. Yeah. Oh, they're not showing the artists. But oh! Hey! Imogen! Okay, that's pretty cool. That is honestly super cool. If you've never had a chance to listen to Imogen, she has a beautiful voice. Definitely worth checking out. But yeah, those are the 3 games that are being released today. March 29th, we have Crusader 3. And then March 31st, this is a game I'm honestly super interested in. We get Weird West finally. So that's going to be really fun. Xbox Game Pass, I like it. I think that the ability to access all these games, I'm about to start getting into Madden again. I'm playing Elden Ring, Call of Duty, Halo. It all runs through there, and I appreciate the service. Bravo, Xbox. But not everyone says the same thing. So I was actually reading an article today. This will be our next topic, where they were talking about the quote-unquote Netflix of games, talking about the idea of doing subscription services like this. And they're wondering if they think it will continue. This research firm called Ampere came out with a story today, or as he was talking at a GDC Game Developers Conference 2022, Pierce Harding Rolls was looking into the numbers and putting them into and just showing how different the opinions are, honestly, than I thought they would be. So, at his talk, he ran the game research, and subscriptions currently account for 4% of total games sales in the market, which will be ticking up to 8%, 8.4 by 2027. But for right now, that's still a small chunk, a very, very small chunk of the money pie. And the big reason for that is that we are still getting a lot more like in-game purchases and stuff. What the subscription services do is give you the ability to play a wide variety of games. Right now, Game Pass is offering about 500 as of March of last year when they added EA Play games. But as far as like purchases, they need to be getting the number of people who are using Game Pass much higher in order to account for it. Because right now, you have a lot of games on there, and yes, they're all getting played, but the new subscribers hasn't really grown. Netflix is currently sitting at, I believe, 200 million people, I think is what it is. Yeah, about 200 million subscribers, which at $11 a month is an absurd amount of money. But Game Pass, because of how it's set up, it does have to be a bit more of a chunk to pay to play. But that also means that you're not getting as many people playing, and there's not as many people playing video games at that. So, where does this leave us, and how do we get it more? My main deal is that right now, with subscription fees, the quality of the games has got to be better. You can pump out all these games all you want. You can pump out as many Call of Duties as you want. We've seen it. This is what normally happens. But the thing that keeps people playing games and makes people want to purchase more stuff in them is to make the game good, make the game fun. You saw that in Elden Ring. But more than anything, I think you look at games like Shadow of the Colossus. You look at games like Katamari Damacy back in the day. While those games were different and weird, it made you want to come back to play them more and more and more. Those were games like Elden Ring. You want to grind, yes, but the thing is that the game doesn't make you want to stay. It's more of I'm completed with it, I'm done. But you can combine the ability to make a game that does have more stuff to purchase, but also be a very good game. And I think we haven't gotten that in maybe ever. Once you can figure out that marriage of making a game where the game can adapt enough and grow with time enough to make people want to continue playing, while also giving the player more to invest in and getting more skins, I think you'll be at a great place. And I think that's something that will make people want to stick around and subscribe and play more. It's hard to do a subscription service in games in particular because they do kind of bump heads in the fact that a subscription service wants you to play more, but is not actively making you want to spend more. That's hard on anybody. That's hard on any console. But that's where they got to figure it out. And that's where you'll truly get a good idea of what the demographic is really looking for. That's the other thing. The gaming industry, just because of all the pumping out of AAA titles, the numbers are skewed as to what true gamers are looking for. They want a good game, but there's a ton of people who kind of given up on that idea and are just like, I'm going to grind out and play Call of Duty again. I'm going to grind out and play Elden Ring or Halo just because they're looking for a fun game to play for a little bit. But when you get a game that can turn those people who play a little bit into games that they can play a little bit but still be fully invested in and think, oh my God, this is incredible. We haven't gotten that in quite a long time. So we'll see if they can ever figure that out. That's my key on the future. We'll see what happens. But for now, subscription services are definitely going to be here to stay. Maybe not PlayStation Now because, yeah, they just haven't figured it out over there. Okay, moving on. I'll be honest, I haven't watched it just yet, but today is the release of the Halo show, and reviews have been mixed. Reviews have been mixed. I'm going to give it my own chance today. I'll probably release a video later today talking about the first episode. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. And if you think the Halo series is being done justice by this show. There's already been some controversy because of the fact that very, very early on, we get Master Chief apparently taking off his helmet. So, spoiler there. Be ready for that to happen. But yeah, we'll see. I'm a hold my opinion off until I check it out. Yeah, but other than that, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I know this isn't all the most exciting news. This wasn't even the most exciting video I've done. However, I hope that this gives you some insight into what you're going to do in the future as far as gaming goes. What are you playing? What are you doing? How's your life? Are you drinking water? Are you eating healthy? Are you working out? Are you taking care of yourself? Take care of yourself. That way you can game longer without feeling like your heart's about to stop on you. But I'll leave it at that. This is Rob. You guys have a great day. I love you. Keep on playing.